Okay guys, let's put the winch back on, and like I said, there's a little bit of a trick to it. It's not that difficult, but this is the easiest way to potentially put it together. Again, let's look at this spacer, and the back says out, so we want to pay attention to that. Now, the easiest way I believe to do this is to actually put this spacer in place where it's supposed to be, right below where this bolt actually attaches. Now, what you're going to have to do is hold that bolt up, and the winch can be a little cumbersome for one hand, but it's not too terrible. And what you're going to want to do is line it up with the spacer and make sure this is completely out of the way and doesn't catch on any sharp corners. And you're going to want to let that slide back in, and when it does, that hole will line up and that bolt will drop right in there. And again, we want to make sure we don't pinch the rope in there. And you can see it dropped right in and it's locked right on. And again, make sure the rope is clear, it's not pinched in the bolt or anything laying up against any sharp edge or anything like that. You're going to want to replace this other bolt. It goes down here through the top. Replace the nuts on the bottom. I don't remember if the winch you have has this strain relief clamp, but the one you're going to receive does. And you're going to want to make sure you install that, and it goes right underneath the nut on this back bolt right here. So you're going to want to put that back in there. And then everything else is pretty much just reverse how you took it apart to begin with. You're going to want to re-anchor the two screws at the top and then replace the cover. The cover's pretty flexible. You'll just pull out on the wings like this on the top. Starts on the left a little bit like this. Line up the bolt holes and it drops right on. And of course, don't forget to put the bumper back in. That's actually what holds the cover in place. Once that's done, you'll just reconnect your umbilicals. Again, this is the lower control, and it has a different style connector. It's got male pins, and there's a female connector that's actually in the bottom. And you'll just rotate it till it lines up and slides in, and then rotate the collar until the lock, you'll feel a detent when it locks all the way in place. This is something you've done before, so you should be familiar with it. And then again, the control from the handrail is placed in here as well. So you should have that installed now, everything bolted down tight, and now we'll look at actually, in the next video, connecting the rope to the carriage.